Hello everyone, let's practice IELTS General Writing module. Here in the General Writing we have two tasks. Let's begin with task 1, letter writing. First, let's carefully examine the question. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task. You have been living in a rented apartment for last 2 years. Your rental agreement will expire in 2 months, but you want to extend it for other 2 years. Write a letter to agency. In your letter, introduce yourself, say why you want to extend the contract, mention what changes you could recommend in the contract. Write at least 150 words. You don't need to write any address. Begin your letter as follows: Dear Sir or Madam. So it's a formal letter to agency. Must cover all three bullets in a polite tone. First one, introduce yourself. Like, I am name, rent of, apartment details for 2 years, always paid on time and maintained property well. Next, why extend? Location is like near to your workplace or a school. Convenience like transport. Stability like it for exam or job. Be specific, mention your student life or exam preparation. Next, recommended changes. You can give some reasonable changes like reasonable request, lower rent hike 5 to 7%, pet clause, parking, minor renovations, show goodwill with agency approval. Now let's see a sample answer. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Priya Sharma, your tenant in apartment 4B at Green Meadows Complex, Lal Bahadur Nagar, where I have lived for the past 2 years. During this time, I have maintained the property impeccably and made all rental payments promptly. I wish to extend my rental agreement for another 2 years for several compelling reasons. The apartment's location is perfect for my daily commute to work and IELTS coaching classes nearby. Additionally, the excellent security features and proximity to supermarkets, public transport, and study facilities provide the stability I need during my intensive exam preparation. Relocating now could disrupt my academic progress significantly. I could recommend two minor contract modification. First, a modest 5% annual rent increase rather than 10%, considering my impeccable payment record and current market rates. Second, a clause allowing installation of bookshelves for my study materials subject to agency approval and restoration upon vacating. I sincerely hope you will consider this request favorably and look forward to your positive response. Your faithfully, Priya Sharma. Next, task 2. Let's examine the question first. You should spend about 40 minutes on this task. Charities and organizations always give special names to particular days such as National Children's Day and National Non-Smoking Day. What are the reasons for these particular days? How effective are they? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Write at least 250 words. The question says charities and organizations always give special names to particular days such as National Children's Day and National Non-Smoking Day. What are the reasons for this particular day and how effective are they? So this is a two-part questions. The examiner wants you to talk about the reasons why charities and organizations create these special days, how effective these days are. That means in your answer, you must clearly cover both parts to get a high score in the task response. Now let's think about the possible ideas. First, reasons. Charities use these days to raise funds for their work. They also use them to raise awareness about a particular cause such as children's education, the environment, or public health. And these days give them a chance to promote their image and get media coverage, which helps them attract more volunteers and supporters. Next, effectiveness. Such days are often very effective because they reach large audience through media and social networks. They make people more aware of social problems. For examples, World Mental Health Day or World Environment Day help bring attention to important issues, and sometimes even inspire policy changes or a donation. However, some people argue that their impact is short term or mostly symbolic. So you can mention both sides if you want a balanced view. Now let's see a sample answer. It is true that many charities and NGOs organize special days. They are convinced of the need for such days, and I could support their argument that special days are effective and worthwhile. There are two major reasons why charities and other organizations have special days. Firstly, they may use them as an opportunity to raise funds to support their work. In the UK, for example, the charity Children in Need have a special day with celebrities presenting a show on prime time television, which raises millions of pounds each year. Secondly, they use these special days to enhance their public image, making the most of increased news coverage to inform the public about their aims and achievements. Volunteers talk to people in the streets on such days and offer baggages, sometimes even recruiting people to become voluntary workers for the charity. In terms of effectiveness, these special days are worth all the extra work and preparation which charities devote to organizing them. One good example are the days organized by various health awareness campaigns. The charity Samaritans in Europe and the USA offers emotional support by telephone to people with mental health problems. It uses a special day to inform people about what they do and to appeal for more volunteers to join their work. Thus, the special day highlights the extent of the problem and appeal to the social concerns of the public. In conclusion, there are good reasons for organizing days to publicize the work of particular charities. The special days are both effective and essential to enable them to continue with their valuable work throughout the year. Now it's your turn to share your response. Comment below with your answer and I will provide the band score along with improvement tips. Thanks for watching and follow us for more videos.